Welcome to Unit 1, Google Suites. This tutorial will be on Google Slides. To access your Google Slides applications, you will log into your Drive, and then you are going to find your 2018-2019 school year, and we're going to double click. And then we're going to go into our Intro to Computer folder by double clicking. And then we are going to create a folder called Google Slides. Google Slides is an application that you use to create presentations. Remember, any type of presentation you create in Google Slides should be supplementary to what you are speaking on. The slide itself is not your presentation. You are the presentation. So you need to keep that in mind as you are developing your slideshow. The main focus of your presentation should be you, not your presentation. So you don't want to do a lot of writing and put a lot of detail into an application like a presentation. You want to keep it simple so that it's just a reference point for you. So now to create a Google slide, we can go to New and go down to our Google Slides icon. So a presentation is largely meant to supplement your speech. Once you open up a slideshow, the first thing you're going to want to do is put a title to your presentation. In this case, I'm just going to type in class practice activity. And I'm not going to really do much with this. I'm going to hit enter. Largely, I'm just going to review again how you explore software. So there is the name of our PowerPoint we want, or our presentation, our slideshow. We want to make sure we always fill that in first. Here is the default slide that always opens up. This is your title slide. Your title slide should always include a creative title for your presentation, something that would be something that will draw people's interest. And then you should also include your name as the author of the presentation. You may also put background color or images on your title slide. You should also include a theme. So you can scroll down here and look for themes for your presentation. Be careful about the themes that you pick. For example, if I take this particular theme and add it to my document, I want to make sure that I only put information in where it is supposed to be. For example, here, I might want to put my title here, whatever my creative title is. Down here, I am going to put in the author name. And then I have to be careful about where I'm going to put my images because these boxes are specifically selected for design. So you got to be careful on how you put data in here. You need to make sure that your data fits the slide. To add another slide, I can just hit my plus sign. After my title slide, I will put in a series of slides, and these series of slides are largely the body of my presentation. The last slide I put in, I'm going to go up here and click on the drop down, is going to be my closing slide. Now you notice I have lots of different options here that I can pick for my slide. But anyways, my last slide, all right, is going to be my closing slide. This is my clincher. I want to put things on here that will kind of clinch it in and make my viewers want to listen more. So I want to come up with something clever. Now, another thing to note about presentations, when you put images in on your slides, you need to document where you got those images. To document, you do not create a separate slide. Though you might have been taught that way, that is not how you do a professional presentation. On each slide, whether it's research or images, you need to document. So on this slide, if I was to put research information that is not mine or an image, I'm going to come down here to my speaker notes, and that is where I'm going to document everything that is on this slide. That way my viewers or my teacher know that everything that was put on this slide is from this particular source. So when I come to my next slide and I put information in, I will use this speaker note to document what's on this slide. And I will do that for every slide where I have research or images. I'm going to put the correct documentation in the speaker notes. The next thing you want to do is explore your application. Here is my menu bar that provides me a lot of various options for my slideshows. I also have my toolbars, which will provide me with a lot of tools. Right? I also have my More icon. I can insert text boxes, images, shapes, tables, charts, diagrams, words, lines. So you're going to see that there's a lot of different things that you can add to your document by just simply clicking on the drop down and exploring them. Here is a place where I can present. Here is my comments. Here is a way to start my slideshow so I can present and start my slideshow. I can hit escape to get out of the slideshow, and I also can share. I can also move my slideshow to the correct folder. So this is pretty much the lesson on slide presentations. You will need to fully explore this yourselves and look for a variety of different options using your menu bar and your toolbars. So at this point in time, I highly recommend that you go back to the Google Classroom and find out what your class activity would be. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have fun with your slide presentation.